So, I'm a drummer, and I love Genshin Impact. At the time of this recording, the Fontaine release date is just a couple of days away. By the time you see this video, it could be mere hours away, or it could even already be out. Sumeru, and more specifically the music of Sumeru, will always feel special to me. If you didn't already watch our first celebration of Sumeru music, we went over the music from the Rainforest. I'll have a link to that video in the description down below. We're going to complete part 2 of celebrating the music of Sumeru and go over some hits from the desert area. This is a collection of songs based on suggestions from you folks, the community. I'm really excited to go through and listen to these songs, so without any further ado, let's get to it. Alright, let's kick things off with a good old-fashioned desert battle theme. This is Across Dimming Asterisms. Immediately kicking in with the tension and the movement. So much motion happening just from the strumming. Hear the strings just kind of wavering in the background. Oh! Oh! The hand drums, man, I love the hand percussion that they used for Sumeru. It's all so good. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty neat, because you've got a ton of motion happening with the guitar strumming, the strings wavering in the background, kind of moving like waves. The hand percussion is adding a lot of motion. You've got this main line coming through. It just kind of moves. It almost slows the song down a little bit. And again, it's like, it feels like we went from bouncing all over the place, just having like a nice smooth back and forth right here. That's good on the ears. And in the background, it's repeating the exact same beat that it had at the start. We got some really cool synth happening there too. If you're not listening with headphones, always recommend putting headphones on. Woo! We got some wind! Wind instruments coming in. We talked about this in the Rainforest video. How throughout the Sumeru Rainforest, flutes really carry a lot of the sound. We're getting a little bit of that bleeding over into the desert. I don't think we're going to see a ton of it though. Damn. It's almost hard to follow that beat. I wonder what time signature this is. Everything else feels like just good old-fashioned 4/4. Ooh, electric guitar? Oh, dang. Yeah, this is 4/4. Oh! Oh! They're freaking shredding it! Down here in the Wild West of the United States, we call that a fiddle, brother. Dang. Now everything is coming together and it's super intense. Woo! You hear those strings dancing. Let's go! This is a really interesting combination of synthetic and electric sounds and traditional acoustic instruments. Oh! Oh, it just ramped up. We got a 4 on the floor kick beat. That instantly, the tempo didn't change, but it changes the drive of the song. Time signature, tempo, they didn't change at all. When you go with 4 on the floor, it changes the entire feel. It drives completely differently. Makes it super direct and in your face. And initiates the inevitable, unstoppable head bob motion. That's what 4 on the floor will do for you. I think we're back here. We got that little back and forth synth. That's in like 16th notes in the background. It's adding a little bit of a sense of rhythm when there isn't any actual percussion in the song. We talk about it all the time. Hoyoverse does that with so many of their songs, and it's always so well done. Super smart. All right, let's dive into Wind of Tranquility. This is the Aru Village theme. For a lot of us, this was kind of like our first sense of feeling at home in the desert. When we hit the village, we're kind of out of the harsh environment with enemies and new animals and everything all over the place. Oh. Oh. Ooh, what is that melody? Is that like a reprisal of a different song? I'm pretty sure it is. And I can't tell if it's another desert song or if it's a song from elsewhere in Sumeru. But it is so nice. Ooh, ooh, the piano. And there's that flute. I just said I doubt we're going to hear much of the flute carrying over into the desert, but there it is. Ooh, that note is stunning. That was gorgeous. I love the guitar and the piano syncopated for those notes. Ooh, there it is again. Wow, what a pleasant collaboration of sounds. Yeah, that's freaking nice. Let's take a step into the desert of Hadramaveth with Empire of Sand. Ooh. We're getting a little bit serious with this track. Ooh! Ooh! That is so haunting. Another little boom here. Ooh! This is reminding me of the music from Dune, which is fitting, I suppose, if we think about it. Wow. Whoa, the atmosphere in this song is huge. And it just fades out, huh? Wow. All right, so that's one of those songs, like, I can imagine, like, the scene for that song just based on the atmosphere that it creates. And here's a confession. Guilty confession, gamers. I personally didn't like the desert area that much. It didn't really do it for me. It was cool and engaging for a while, and I personally, it was a bad combination of my life got super busy as we started getting the really desert-heavy updates in version 3 of Genshin. And then so for me personally, I couldn't get into it, and by the time that I could, it felt like I'd fallen so far behind with some of the world quests and some of the events. I felt lost, and then there was just like this great expanse of open map to explore, and I couldn't get into it. That's me personally. That being said, I don't have any context for some of the songs that we're going to listen to here. And I think Empire of Sand, that one is one of them that I don't have any context to. But that's the great thing about how they do these songs is even without context, I can imagine, like, my mind starts going places. When we hear that song and the ambiance associated with it, it's just brilliant. As usual, I know we say it all the time, it's just great damn songwriting. Okay, let's take a step out of the desert, sneak away, and step foot into an oasis. Ooh, this is Her Wishes from the Eternal Oasis. Wow, that's so pretty. There it is. We're waiting for it to go up or to go down. It felt like it was going to go up. The sound, this has a very peaceful vibe to it. I don't think we're going to have a lot of intensity here. Piano's getting a little bit more active as the strings come in. Now, rather than just the piano following the vocal, they've got the strings following the vocal, while the piano is giving us a little bit of structure, a little bit of backbone to the song. Piano is, after all, a percussion instrument. Ooh. It's a nice little dance right there. There's the flute. I was dead wrong about the flute. Wow. And you know what? Even in the desert, even out of the rainforest, that Sumeru flute just hits. It hits just right. What a pretty song this is. Wow. Oh! Ooh, that just gave me goosebumps. Wow. It almost feels sad at this point. And again, I'm trying to remember, and I don't think I have context for this song. Are we supposed to feel sad right there, gamers? Because that was... It's feeling a little sad all of a sudden. We've fallen back to the piano following the vocals. It's just piano and vocal. Strings are coming in as the vocals go a little bit deeper, complementing each other perfectly. Sustain. Yep. That was beautiful. Those strings sustained for just a moment right there while the piano came in and started giving us a little bit of motion again. Wow. Oh, wow. What a gorgeous song. Wow. That was really nice. All right, we're going to bounce from one oasis to the other. Urukasha Oasis, Maidens of Sanctity. I wonder if we're going to have another very peaceful, pretty vibe here. That's kind of what it feels like. Ooh! Those vocals again, wow. Oh, the reverb in the chorus on that voice is so nice. Wow. Up? Nope, not quite. Piano. Yes. Wow. Again, this is kind of like the Empire of Sand. I'm feeling a lot of atmosphere here. And so where her wishes was feeling kind of sad, this does not feel sad at all. This feels very gentle. All right, we have to hear that. Hear that little vocal run one more time. Oh, wow. Anyways, this song feels very gentle and very peaceful, uplifting. Oh, this is just damn wonderful. Wow. Oh, now the piano's walking the whole way with us, giving us that structure. We've got a lot of atmosphere and a lot of vibe happening. The piano's giving us that structure we need. Dang, there's that little vocal run again. And there you can just hear the chorus and the reverb from the vocal echoing out there. That sounded just so wonderful the entire time. It was kind of nice. We got a little bit of just that at the tail end there. All right, gamers, I'm not going to lie. I'm feeling a little bit of regret for not having explored and experienced more of the desert myself at this point, because we're going through, we're listening to these songs and hearing them, and like, again, it's like what I said with Empire of Sand, you can just kind of imagine the atmosphere and the scene for the song, and now it's kind of got me wishing that I would have experienced them. I might have to go back and replay a lot of desert stuff. I've got multiple Genshin accounts, so I can go back and make up for lost time. That might be on the agenda now that I'm hearing these songs, because these are just awesome. Okay, so here's Shadow and Ruins. This plays as we approach the big Conrian gate. Very dark, right off the bat. Oh, very, very dark. A little spooky. A little spooky, yeah. Oof. Those guitar notes, those like made me uncomfortable. There's a little bit of, was that sitar there? The synthetic sounds in the background creating that atmosphere right now are really haunting. We've got a synth giving us the bass line there. There's our backbone, that's our structure for the song. There's no percussion in yet, but the bass line is covering our bases for us there. Ooh. Oh. Not gonna lie, this is kind of giving me, it's giving me like vibes from, if anyone's familiar with Halo or has played Halo, there is like an ancient species called Forerunners in the game. And in Halo 4 and Halo 5, we have a lot of interaction with like Forerunner planets and stuff like that. And the atmosphere that they make with the songs it's really like these two are really matching up. Shadow and Ruins from Genshin, and then Forerunner music from Halo 4 and 5. I'm feeling a lot of crossover here. That's the vibe that I'm getting, which is really cool given that this is what plays as we're approaching like a Conrian gate. I heard a little bit of percussion in the background for just a moment. Here for a second, gone in an instant. Ooh. Yeah. This is an uncomfortable song. This is a palate cleanser. We had a couple of damn nice songs. Let me get this dark, moody song. Interesting. All right, let's go ahead and wrap up this journey back through the beautiful music of the Sumeru Desert with probably the most iconic and well-known song from there. And that is the OG original battle theme. Oh man. Everybody remembers their first time stepping foot in the desert and you hear this beat kicking in. It's like, oh, okay. All of a sudden you see some Eremites in the distance. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, dang, dude. And this song freaking slaps, too. Every single overworld battle theme in Sumeru just kicked ass. Whether you're in the rainforest or in the desert. And they've got this way, they just feel so good. Like, it just feels iconic. When you hear this song, it's like, that's the desert. At least that's how it is for me. And I guess on that note, what song comes to your mind when you think of the Sumeru Desert? Leave a comment down below and let me know. For me, it's this bad boy right here. I'm picturing going back in domains, farming talent materials and just absolutely smoking and cooking with this epic battle music in the background. It's so fun. It's so fun. It's like a perfect balance between epic, intense, and fun. Which, hey, I think that summarizes Genshin Impact as a whole pretty well, don't you? Hey, bro! Sitar smacking, let's go! Hand drum's going hard as hell right now, too. Yeah, there's the main melody again. Oh, man. Yeah, this might be hitting me harder than the battle theme for the rainforest. Because it's like I'm getting flooded with memories of battling in the sands. Oh, man. They're breaking it down, gamers. They're breaking it down. They're chopping it up. Well, we're chopping up enemies. Woo! Everybody's kind of getting their turn to shred on this song. Ooh, I don't think I recognize this part. This is one of those gyms where like you have to stay in combat for 5 minutes for the song to loop around to this part and for you to hear it. It's like there's no words, but like you just sing along anyways. What a great track. There's the flute. Man, I said at the start of the video, and I forgot that there's a freaking flute solo in this song, the song that reminds me of the desert the most. And there was flute in like every song we listened to. Syncopated with the strings. Such a great song. Oh, shoot! I've definitely either never heard that part whoa. I've definitely either never heard that part, or I was so caught up in an intense battle that I never noticed. That ending was freaking crazy. Whoa. So that's a wrap on our celebration of the music of the Sumeru Desert. Sumeru was a wonderful, great region. We all made great memories with it. And even though it's going to be taking a step back for Fontaine, it will always be there for us. We can always go back and relive those moments and have fun again. And of course, you can listen to the songs anytime that you want. The whole album is out. They've got like 4 different pieces of albums, 4 different volumes for the music of the desert. You can always check that out anytime. And of course, check out the rest of the videos on my channel for more musical breakdowns from a drummer's point of view. Hope you liked the video. If you did, leaving a thumbs up is a great way to support. Sharing with your friends helps out a ton. And of course, if you're new to the channel, we'd love to see you subscribe and hang out more often, especially on our live streams right here on YouTube. I'll catch you on the next video. Once Fontaine drops, we're going to be going all in on all kinds of new music then. But until then, love the games, love yourself, and I love you. Bye!